What is good? 3 themes for today, jumping right into it, feeling super alive. It's a beautiful Tuesday afternoon in LA. False futures dictating our present moment decisions, the quantum creation formula and paradoxes I see that keep us stuck because we overthink, and then social media marketing is dead and how we need to tune into our energy and be authentic with ourselves because AI is going to take everything else.
Seriously, like the frequency of Steven is joy.
Soon as I get on stage, they be yelling, "Go Steve." Yo, that's nice. If you don't know me, now you know me, and this life chose me. Something different about it. I don't know what it is, but he got that energy. I'm all in, that's me. Be what I can be, I'ma be the energy.
Okay.
Wake up and I'm looking through
So,
the light.
false futures. Right now, no matter what decision you're about to make, especially when you're doing a courageous one that feels scary or unknown, we're looking at the future. How is this going to play out? Is it going to work out? Is the worst case scenario going to happen or the best case scenario going to happen? Either way, they are both false. They both do not exist. Now, one of the craziest parts about this is all we want to do is get better at acting in the present. So right now, if I'm going to invest, even in something small like a meal, do I have the money now? So often we say, I need to save this money because of this. But if you thought your life was going to get better, wouldn't you feel like spending it now? So that should show you that you may be looking at the future as if it's going to get worse. Now ask yourself, why would I not look at the future as if it's going to get better? I bring this up because our subconscious defaults to life getting worse. But we need to start practicing it's getting better so it can get better because we're creating our reality with every single thought and decision. Now, besides it going good or bad, we are literally acting out of the future. We're making a decision saying, I'm making a decision based on this, but we have no idea. It's completely out of our control. So the best thing we can do is make a decision from the present moment. How does it feel right now? What is at my disposal right now? What am I capable of doing right now? And take that action. So whether it's investing in your business, helping a client get activated, making a move with a romantic decision, changing locations, changing jobs, whatever it is, what do you want to do right now? And is it alive in you right now? Because if you're not able to act from the present, you're going to be always swayed by things in the future that you can't even control and don't even exist. So you have to start practicing making decisions from the present because that is the only thing that exists. So at first, if you've never done it, it's going to be very scary because you're going to think, wow, this may go terribly wrong. I may go broke. I may go homeless. I may get embarrassed. I may be humiliated. It doesn't matter, but you get to act now. So what I like to do is get super clear on who I am being. What energy am I bringing into this decision? I have a whole courageous decision-making framework. If you want that, just comment on this podcast below in the Spotify or email me or DM me. I will get it to you. It's so easy to contact me. So I'm also live on Instagram right now to say hi to people. So if someone jumps in, we'll do some live coaching. So don't let the false narratives, and I mean that good or bad, dictate what you want. What if you never change? What if you never get to act present? What if you're always basing your decisions on things that don't exist? That is a very stressful way to live. Alignment is always in the now. Okay. The next theme is the quantum creation formula. We know that it is very simply, we have a desire, say it's making this much money, having this partner, buying this house. How does it feel? And we embody that feeling now, and that is the juice of life. That is it. Now, I see so many people overthinking because they're saying, well, I don't want to just feel it now. I want the thing. But here's the magic of life. Here's some more details behind the scenes or little nuances, that's a good way to put it, of this formula. So say you want to make $50,000 a month. How does that feel in your body? And start living as that person now, because all you're doing is becoming the match to the vibration of that future reality. Now, here are the nuances. Live present, meaning how is this making you more present? And how are you saying, I'm just going to enjoy this unfolding. I'm going to enjoy the magic of this happening. That is the purpose of life. So right now, if I'm not making $50K a month and I want that, I get to say, what does it feel like to be that person? And of course, I'm just going to embody. It's like, what's the point? I don't need it because I feel it right now. But then you get to watch who comes in your life, the opportunities, the way clients react, the way your business thrives, the way you serve the world. And you get to just enjoy this magical experience of being a human. And that is the purpose of life, to let your body, your mind, and your being expand. That is what we're here for. So let your desires pull you towards that vibration, and all you have to do is remove the things in the way. That is another beautiful part about this formula, is that you do not need to get anywhere. You do not need to get anything. It's about removing everything in the way from that ultimate vibration. 50,000 a month feels amazing. That certain house, maybe making a piece of art that inspires the world, maybe inspiring millions of people. That's what I want to do. I want to inspire as many people as I possibly can, and at the highest level I can, meaning their whole body is on fire. So what does that feel like? Who do I feel like when I see myself in that future? And now I get to just watch the magnetism and the things come into my life and watch the unfolding of this story happen between my eyes. I meant before my eyes. What's up, Anthony Bardeen? So the purpose is not to get anywhere or to get anything. It's to just enjoy this journey so much and receive. And it's so magical. And when you have those magical occurrences happen, you're like, wow, that's all I want. Wayne Dyer calls them the quantum moments that are surprising, benevolent, lasting, and enduring. And what that means is they're so vivid. I think vivid is one of those too, that they're just fun to have. And that is the whole purpose of this experience. So far in the podcast, we talked about the false futures dictating our present moment decisions. This will be live on my Spotify later today. Quantum creation formula, how to desire it, feel it now, let it go, and let the unfolding happen and feel like a magnet. Now, one caveat, not even caveat. What's up, Matt? About being a magnet. If you are a magnet, this is not the greatest analogy because magnets attract the opposite, right? But let's say you are a north magnet and you're attracting the south end, right? People are trying to attract things into their life, but they're not changing their own magnetism. Say you're a positive magnet and you're attracting positive things. Let's use the like analogy. Say you're a person and you're attracting a certain situation into your life. You keep trying to change the situations or the things you're attracting into your life, but you are the magnet. So you are always going to attract those things. Take your power back and start seeing yourself as, what am I radiating? What am I putting out into the universe to attract these things? Because until you do that, you're going to keep attracting those things. And if you look at life that way, that there is never a time when you are not perfectly aligned with what you are magnetizing. Your magnet is not off or on. You've blocked what magnet you actually want to put out to the world as a vibration. Okay. Now, lastly, in today's episode is social media marketing is dead. Trying to chase the algorithms will stop working. What we have to do is start really getting clear on our frequency. This is what we do in my quantum group called the Quantum Academy. It's online. We teach you the systems and embodiment of marketing for you to build your business online. So what I do with my energy coaching, getting you clear on who you are and what your truest frequency is. And I say social media marketing is dead because everyone is getting amazing at editing, and it's just the beginning of AI. When AI comes out, video editing is dead, content creation is dead. You're not going to be able to, and I say dead in the sense of you're not going to be able to out-edit, out-storytell. It's going to be about the storytelling from your heart and from what you do best and from what lights you up. And that is the first, you're going to have to start practicing that now, because people are going to feel your energy beyond every single piece of content. So yes, the equipment's great. Yes, the quality's great. Yes, the audio and making it look great is great, but that's only if it's an extension of your most authentic vibration. People are not going to care about your editing or the styles. They're going to think they're AI people. So if you're not practicing your frequency first now, you are way behind. Start practicing your frequency. Start getting clear on who you are, how you serve, what lights you up, because that is the universe, that is source coming through you, and all you have to do is be the vessel. But if you are steady trying to put things on top of your vessel, like algorithms and tricks and edits and text and all these different things, you are practicing the wrong muscle. So that is my juice for today. I had to jump on here while I'm feeling alive. I hope you are practicing being yourself. I hope you are living from a place of noticing your fear, but willing to take the action either way. And I just got a text today from a friend that joined our school group. She signed up for the whole year, $1,200 for the year's founder member pricing right now. And she was so uncomfortable, but so excited at the same time. And she says, I can't believe how not ready I feel, and I still did it, and I'm so proud of myself. I'm like, that is a gift you gave yourself, because you will never be ready. And here's the marathon analogy. When you run a marathon, think of any goal in your life ever. You can train as much as you possibly can, but you will still not feel ready until you do the thing. If you're standing at the starting line, no one's like, oh, this is going to be easy. They're like, I hope I can do this. There is no substitute for taking the action. You will never feel 100% ready. The only time you may feel close to 100% ready is when you've done it, and you've done it a million times. If you've run 100 marathons, then maybe at the starting line, you feel confident you can do it. But even then, I would still say, you might not be 100% saying, I got this. You may be 99%. That is the doing. There will never be a time that you are 100% certain you will do it, or else you wouldn't be doing it. The whole point is to have fun in the journey. So no matter what step you're taking, there is always everything you need right now, and you can start practicing moving despite feeling not ready. Telling yourself, I can handle whatever happens after this. I'm choosing to act as if things are going to go well. I'm choosing to act that I'm following my heart and my soul in this guidance. And until you do that, you're not doing that. So you're either going towards your dreams or away. You're either building trust with yourself or distrust. I'm going to leave it there. Hit me up on all platforms. Instagram's the easiest. Emails below. All the links are below. Coaching spots are available. I have 2 that I want to look for some freaks that want to go on a deep dive journey. But the school group is open for anybody, and we have our activation call every Wednesday, and I'm so freaking pumped for the students in there. So come join. There's founder member pricing for a limited time. It's only $1,200 for the whole year. $1,200 for the entire year is ridiculous. Me and Benza have put so many months of work into the content we post there, and we're so pumped to get the students going. And the first couple students are going to get friggin' lit up. So exciting, and I hope you guys start following your dreams right this very instant. Everything is possible from exactly where you are in this moment. There are infinite possibilities, and you cannot dispute that. That is a fact. Choose wisely.
On the scene, I'ma be the energy. I got 2 ripe tomatoes and I'm stuck in the middle of them. Fucks, I ain't giving one. Butts, let me nibble on them. All up in my face, back it up, just watch. First they call me crazy, so I turn it up a notch.
How you do it like that?
I don't know, I'm just floating.
How you do
You're
it like that?
I'm just living in the moment.
How you do it like that?
It's he enlightened, he might be. I do it like Nike, that hype get me right. Yeah. Soon as I hit the stage, they be yelling, go Steve. That's nice. If you don't know me, now you know me, and this life chose me. Something different about him. I don't know what it is, but he got that energy. I'm all in, that's me. Living in the dream, I'ma be the energy.
You are amazing.
He's an energy.
Frequency.
Vibrating.
Joy. Joy.
He's an energy freak.
I'm just like listening to the first piece of your voice notes, and I'm just like, seriously, like the frequency of Steven is joy. I'm just like, you are amazing.